Think we're live. Says we're live. Couldn't figure out how to add Simon's picture. What's up, Thump? Madwood. What's going, buddy? I couldn't figure out how to add Simon's picture in there. There he is.
What's up?
Boy, what's up? I couldn't figure out. It wouldn't let me
I,
add the picture. Then I figured out you got to put a time in. If you don't put a time in, you can't add a thumbnail.
no, you can always you can always add a timeout.
It wouldn't let me do it just then. I had to delete it. I canceled
Yeah.
that live and started another one.
Yeah.
Until I
Oh,
put a time in for start, it wouldn't let me do the.
okay.
There, it might be a way to go back in it. I just don't know how to do it. What's up, Russ? Long time no see.
Yeah, man. Good to see y'all. Been a while.
Is
That's
anybody
what
watching?
WAP said the same thing. Yeah, we got
There you go.
6 people in there.
Oh, there we go. On the wrong spot.
Oh man, I have lost all
Long
my.
time to see.
Have a good
All right.
week, George. Saying good night. Howdy ho. Yeah, it means I got the responsibility of posting comments.
Well, you would have added me to as a what's it called? Co-host or whatever it is on streaming. I could have done it for you.
I don't know how to get in. Now you're asking for big things. It's way over my head.
I could start one right now and add you, but let's just go with this.
Yeah. No, what's up, Quint?
Hey, Quint. Web, MBL,
So Quint, you
Madwood.
liking that new avatar? He said something about his new computer created that avatar or something for him.
Yeah, it's AI.
It's all right. It
Uh,
looks
yeah,
The-
it's the AI generator type of thing. He created his app.
That's cool looking, but Quint don't have
It
a
is.
full beard. He's got something like what I got, but longer.
yeah.
Highlight
I
his
think
comment. Highlight his comment, Lance. I want to see a
Quint,
bigger picture. Yeah, it's got. I think that's an older picture of Quint.
make sure you do your job. Yeah,
Oh,
I
an
am.
older picture. Okay.
Yeah, that and I think Quint said something about letting it grow out now. I
Yeah.
think that's what he said.
I think I
Yep.
might do that later on, like towards the end of summer. Kind of go back to what I had last year. Maybe
Hey,
I don't know.
Russ,
I'm getting tired of this.
had you shaved it? Did you shave it down recently? Like, more fair?
This no, I
No.
haven't. I haven't. I might have shaped it up a little bit, but I haven't cut the length off in a
What's up,
while.
Hey,
Chud?
Chud, Bradley,
Chud?
what's up?
It's actually
Snake in the boot.
it's starting to get there. What's up, Chud Bradley?
Thank you, sir. Yeah, we started to do another one. George got to get up and go to work tomorrow. And fortunately, I've been retired since September, so I get to stay up late and do what I want.
I'm sure the wife don't like that.
No, not when it gets to be like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like I say, if she comes out here and she starts, I can see her in that window shaking her head at me. I know it's after 3. She's like,
Yeah, we've been on like private lives that lasted that long. Like
yeah,
she's getting up and you're ready to go to bed.
you're crazy. Because then and she's actually right, because then you end up sleeping till 10 o'clock the next morning.
Right.
Time
No,
to
I
get
do
up,
that every morning anyway.
Well, y'all retired, you know.
yeah,
Yeah,
get up, get
So
something to eat, drink some coffee, take a shower, and
I slept.
still pushing 12.
I slept at 8:30 this morning because I was there at my son's house. He had to drive me back.
yeah, I gotta get up early no matter what. If my mom gets up early, I'm up with her. So it's like I may only get like a couple hours of sleep at night.
I used to be bad about it, man. I used to work 2 full-time jobs, and I burned a candle at both ends for years. So not
What's
now,
up,
man.
Matt?
I average probably 9-10 hours of sleep every night.
There's another one. There's two of these fishing channels I've been following now.
Cool.
I've said it before. Natural State Fishing. I think we talked about this guy last night on the live, didn't we?
Right. Yeah. I think he was on the live yesterday, or yeah,
Yeah. Well, this
recently.
morning. Yeah, this morning it went on till 3 o'clock in the morning. But we were talking about you, Matt, and Corey too. Corey's the other one up here. He's all up here in the beginning. Thumpaholic. He's one. He goes fishing all times of the day. He takes his lunch breaks. He's going fishing.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, he loves his crappie fishing and bass fishing, but he's doing a lot more crappie fishing lately. What's up, Chuck?
I have a lot of crappy fishing days.
Mine are all crap because I don't go fishing recently. It's probably been 10 years since I've gone fishing.
Really?
Well, actually, I was
It's
in.
been a little while for me too. Not that
I've been in
long, but-
Corpus Christi, off the pier.
Okay.
Poof.
I'm gonna show them again, Matt. Yeah, they were in my video last night, Matt. But Simon, I think, has probably already seen them. But I'm gonna show them again. Did you
Yeah.
get that old popper I sent you, Matt? I got an old popper. It ain't never caught anything for me, but I got faith in it. So I sent it all the bucktails, like it's probably over 20 years old, and he's going to rebuild it for me on one of his lives. I think he's talking about. So this is the ones that this guy builds. So he does it from start to finish. This is what they call. He sort of like tried to mimic. The pink is purposely blotchy because he wants it to sort of kind of make it look like it's wounded type thing.
Yeah.
So he'll powder coat these and bake them during the live, and then you just basically I got to pick the colors. I've been hearing a lot about pink white lures lately, so I wanted to do a pink white one. You see the tinsel that he has in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Dang.
yep.
That's
Lance, which channel is doing that?
Natural State Fishing.
Okay, cool.
This one right here, I had him to do. I wanted something to mimic like a baby bluegill. You know,
I can see that on that. Yeah,
Yeah.
the colors.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
that little stripe feather that's got the gray in it. Kind of
Yeah.
like, you know, how bluegills get that look. to
Yeah,
it.
I wanted to do. So he tied that, and he did his whole live, virtually tying lures, these baits for me. I was like, man. And then there's one, that Thumpaholic guy. He came up with this this idea of these colors, and he calls it guacamole. So I had to get me a guacamole, also.
Right color for it.
Yeah. Barred rock.
What would you catch with those, like jig heads like that, or whatever?
Bass is what I'm going for.
Okay. Yeah, you're more freshwater, aren't you? I'm used to all these saltwater varieties we got down here.
Yeah, well, they're bigger than that. I've got a box full for saltwater, but
Yeah.
he ships them right out to you. I mean, I had him in no time at all. His actual company is called Rock Creek Bait Company. If you want to order lures,
Handcrafted
These
in
are-
the middle of nowhere.
Dang it, Arkansas, I believe it is.
Okay.
Matt, is it Arkansas? But he and his wife actually go fishing together, bass, walleye, and fresh, stripers, snook, and salt.
Yeah, he's talking about with that bait. You can catch any of those with that.
Yeah,
The ones you're showing.
but his wife, she loves fishing just as much as he does, and if he's fishing, she's fishing.
Yeah. I use we do a lot of speckled, well, they're called a spotted sea bass, but the speckled trout, that's what we call them.
Yeah,
And I've got it's a little artificial shrimp made by DOA, and it's kind of a root beer color with little speckles in it. Man, that thing will slay them around here.
yeah. But these right here, plus shipping, I think he ties these I almost hate to say it, I don't think he gave me a special price. We're not like buddies. I've been watching his channel a lot, but
Yeah.
pretty sure these are these $3 a piece, Matt? I can't remember if these are $3 a piece. But watch this guy get into it. I mean, so when he ties his thread, he's glass coating his thread to seal it so it doesn't come undone.
Yeah.
He really gets into it. Really gets into it.
Yeah. My oldest brother does a lot of that. He really enjoys it. I've never tried tying my own lures before.
$6 a piece. Okay. So that's right. The crappy jigs are $3 a piece.
Gotcha. That ain't bad though.
No.
It's crappie. The same thing as crappie.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
In Louisiana, they call them, what do they call them? Sac-a-lait.
Sac-a-lait.
Yeah. Same fish.
Just a panfish. I'm a big, huge.
My mom and dad, the ones we got, you got a dark variety and a white variety. They call them white perch. You know, that's what they call
Yeah.
them. But
No problem, Matt. Whatever I can do, I try to help. It ain't enough but just showing something. I'm proud of them myself. I can't wait to get out there and try. I told you I got my Pelican boat now. I got numbers for it the other day. I got a little 4 horsepower Mercury that I took apart and trying to put an impeller in there, just freshen it up before I trust it on the water with my granddaughter in the boat with me or something.
Derek's got 3 motors that he just traded somebody for that's small. He's got a 9.9 and a 4.4, the one you just said. And I don't know what the other one is, but it's little small motors. Then he's got, the bigger ones too. He's getting into boats and all that. I have a feeling I'll be going fishing here probably this fall. We love the speckled trout fish and inshore fishing when they run up into the bayous and everything. That's
Right.
when we play them. November, December, January, you can kill them.
We got a place up by me. I went up there about thank you, NBL. We went up there about I was up there a couple weeks ago. Thank you, Simon. And they just stocked that lake with trout back in February or March.
I think I showed you this picture already. If it's still here, yeah, he went into Mobile Bay now.
Caleb.
Week and a half ago. He only caught 3 of those, but those speckled trout are like 19 to 20 inches long.
Ooh,
You can see them in that cooler.
yeah.
But, I'm like, my God, that's some big ones. Definitely
Interesting.
legal.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem.
Oh, Lep's in here. What's up, Lep?
Yeah,
You
just
snuck in
here.
there.
Yeah.
We'll post that link up there in case any of y'all want to pop up on a channel. Everybody's welcome. They call us a barbecue community, but our doors are open to anybody.
Yeah, just don't be an idiot.
Yep, don't be an idiot.
Oh, come on. Why not?
I was just thinking the same exact thing when you said that, Russ. Man, he's got to take the fun out of everything, and then you beat me to it.
I'm the old fogey.
Yeah.
Well, I got to grab another beer.
I'm good for now.
I want to show. I did get some.
Oh, that's right. 805.
Oh yeah. Thanks, NBL. I did get something fancy. I own artificial bait, but I don't have nothing that looks like these. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try that. Look how sparkly them damn things are.
Ew.
I'm gonna give them a shot. They were on sale, so if they don't work, I think it was only, was it $2?
Man, when
Just
my
look more than these.
my
Go ahead.
when my dad used to take us fishing, we used to go to like the river or the creek somewhere.
Yeah,
We used to microwave hot dog pieces
yeah,
until they get all really really crispy. And we used that as bait, man. That thing
oh
will
yeah,
catch anything. Yeah.
yeah. We used to. I mean, just even for bluegills. I mean, just walk through the grass and try to scare up a grasshopper or something. I mean, that was great bait.
I tell you what, me and my oldest friend in the world, he's about a year and a half younger than me. He's the one that y'all probably heard me talk about that owns the big still hull shrimp boats and everything. Well, back when we were kids, he had a lot of family that lived in Evergreen and Castleberry, Alabama, and I'd go up there with them on a pretty regular basis. And they had these ponds. They had farms. And they had these ponds out in the farms, and we went down there one day with a cane pole and some little brim hooks, and didn't have no bait. We found them big old black ants that crawl the banks and everything, and
Yeah,
we started using them ants, and we loaded up on some bluegill. I mean, big slab, like check that out.
really.
They loved them ants, big old cow ants or something. I don't know what they were.
Do your job, Lance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get to listen to everything. All right,
Yeah.
Matt. There's another one that he's probably getting ready to plan for his vacation. That's Ugly Dog Lures. And he's the airbrush guy. He does chatterbaits and stuff like that. I just enjoy watching these guys.
You know how I tell you I have my mouse in my hand all the time?
Yeah,
I was trying to click on comment like, oh yeah, that's not my life. I can't do it.
Lance said chatterbait. Go to chatterbait.com, Lance.
no, I'm afraid.
Oh, let's see what you get.
Yeah, it'd be an Uncle Dickie favorite.
Yeah. Chat, CHAT, chatterbait.
How about not right now? Maybe
Yeah.
maybe later tonight.
Let
Yeah.
me think about it. No.
No.
Get
Not
yourself another beer.
My wife, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea, Simon.
your wife might look at your browsing history. You best not.
I don't hide nothing. All the passwords, everything are open.
Oh man, my freaking back is itching. It's always itching. I wonder how many people in the chat want to check that out.
Yeah.
They'll forget all about this live.
Yeah, forget those old guys.
Chef,
Hey, Drunken Chef.
the married ones are still here.
And this loser.
Chef, how'd that collab turn out? Chuckster.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. How you been?
Hanging in there.
Good.
So what you're saying about us getting together would be the can you imagine Lance shake her head, him staying up late? You better clean your history.
I think that's the first time I ever seen Chuck without a dang green screen.
Yeah,
That looks fine, man. That looks a lot better.
I'm showing off my Team Fire cups.
There you go.
Chuck, you talk about your logo, right?
Yes, sir. Plus my order.
Oh, okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna be a little busy, maybe late afternoon.
There's my fire cups.
There you
Cotton balls and petroleum jelly.
Whenever, sir. I mean,
go.
That's a cheap way of doing it. I used to buy those tumbleweeds, and man, it gets expensive. So I told the old lady, I said, "Get me one of those jumbo packs of cotton balls and some Walmart brand petroleum jelly. Throw a teaspoon of that in there in a Ziploc with a few cotton balls. Rub it all in. It'll burn a long time.
Hey, chef, how you doing?
Yeah, I should have did that too. I was going to just put a hashtag on my tri-tip cook, but I didn't know if that would be allowed, so I didn't bother with it.
So did everybody's video drop for them?
It's only 2 people, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen Randy and
And
chef's
Guggen.
video, but that's
Yeah.
that's
No one
all.
else. No one else participated.
Dugan, Randy, and Chef. That's it.
Really?
Yeah,
But
I couldn't get a picanha. I mean, a tri-tip around here fast enough.
Yeah,
They-
because like
They dropped that
like you
Friday.
said, Simon, they were the only 2 videos that dropped.
Right.
Yeah, I thought there was a lot of people doing that.
He invited whoever wanted to.
Right.
I don't know who all done it.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Does he have it on there, chef?
He said check out Guggen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really been watching hardly any cooking videos on YouTube for a while now.
Well, I've got a couple I need to catch up with. You know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty much caught up on yours and Simon and Lance's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I've been.
See.
Chef, you muted?
No, I'm
Okay.
good. I was saying something to the wife real quick.
I've been watching a lot of fishing and mods to that Pelican boat and
Yeah.
lure making. I've been getting into that stuff more.
Something I've gotten into the past couple of days. I've been watching the Arkansas Police Department, both state and county, doing these high-speed chases and crap. Man, they do not mess around. They'll put the bumper to you quick.
I've been binge watching. It's an old series, but it's called SWAT.
Oh yeah, I remember SWAT.
Los Angeles, and that's
The one from
On Netflix?
the one from the 70s or the newer one?
whichever one. Who's that? I
It's
guess
on
I
Netflix?
guess he's Netflix.
Yeah.
My wife knows who he is. He used to play on one of the soap operas. Black guy. I guess he's black. He might be mixed, but he's the main head honcho, or he's like over the team. He's a badass.
Huh.
Or he plays a good badass, you know.
I've been watching that. Was it the DNR guys out of Maine and all that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Guys are hard, man. Good Lord.
Yeah, I've been watching all kind of stuff, mainly what's going on with Russia and China and everything that could possibly affect us in the future, you know.
I don't want to watch any of that stuff. I mean, I should, just so I can
Yeah.
stay in the loop, but
Yeah,
it's just
me
so
too.
daggone depressing.
It is,
Uh,
but
I'll just wait till it happens.
you don't want to be caught with your pants down either, you know.
You want to be prepared, yeah.
Be prepared. If nothing else, just stock up on some food, you know what I'm saying? Because if something like that actually did go down in this country, you know how it was in 2020. You couldn't buy toilet paper or anything else.
Yeah,
Just wait for something like that to happen, you know?
yeah.
As long as they got paper towels.
As long as you got running water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, water for sure. And water you can trust, you know?
I got a bunch of oak leaves in the trees behind me, so
Yeah. What are you cracking there, Lance?
peanuts.
I thought.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna chop out. I got to take care of something. Sorry, guys.
All right, chef.
Bye.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yep. Nice and loud.
I thought you were cracking something. I see you munching like a little chipmunk.
You ever had boiled peanuts, Lance?
No, I've never had them.
I guess that's more of a southern thing down here.
When
I
I
need
was
to do a
younger,
I need to do a boiled peanut video when they come out this fall. I might do that.
Yeah,
yeah.
that
You
sounds
season
good.
them up just like you do crawfish. I use it, you know, I do the Cajun stuff,
Oh,
boiled peanuts.
When I was younger, I used to eat shell and all of them salted.
So did I. So did
Yeah.
I.
You can buy. I bought some. They're deep fried peanuts, and you eat the shell and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I just bought them just to try it.
I did a job for a lady, and she um Seymour
Shamar
more.
Yeah, that's him.
She had to open up a can. These were canned boiled
Good
peanuts
fiber, nothing. Good fiber.
that she would open up, and I mean, it looked like they were just in water, packed in
Yeah.
water or something.
Yeah, you can get those boiled peanuts in a can, but I don't like them because when you crack them open, the peanuts split in half. You can't hardly get them out. It ain't nothing like fresh boiled ones,
Yeah.
you know. But we wait for them to get green, when you can get fresh green right out of the ground, and they don't take near as long to cook as like the dried peanuts. Those take.
They kind of grow like potatoes, don't they?
Yeah, they're in the dirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
We get a lot of my family in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. They are big, huge peanut people, peanut growers.
Yeah, I was raised on them. It's just when I was coming up, it was just salted, boiled, salted. That's all we did. And by the time I was in my teens, then you started seeing these Cajun boiled peanuts. Somebody decided to put crab boil and everything in them, and I ain't never looked back.
Right.
Sounds
Right.
good. I mean, that sounds good. I was just wondering if right before you said your crab boil next year, I was thinking like an Old Bay boil or something like that. But
Yeah, Old Bay would be good in them. It would be.
No.
I've,
Jo.
I've got a boiled peanut video that is old as my channel. It's one of the first things I did. I'm not even talking in it. That's how old it is. Before I would show my face, and it's a really good recipe if you can follow it. But boy,
Russ had a no talk movie.
oh, I got more than one. Them
Black and white. Was it black and white?
no, they ain't that old.
That's just like yours. You started out way back, Lance, and you did like 5-minute videos, not saying a word.
Yeah,
Or
I
you
did-
be standing there
those
talking
test
to
videos.
yourself, and we couldn't hear nothing.
When Lance started, you couldn't hear him, and they would run 20-something minutes long. And I'm like,
Yeah,
Lance, I like you, but y'all gone, man. This is torture.
no, that and I did one. I can't. It was the what was it? Clips per minute or bytes? Something was off, and it sounded like I was speaking in a foreign language.
Yeah, I do remember the audio issues you had back then.
Yeah.
It's just real low. You could barely make out what you were saying.
I was out, and the dog father was telling me, he says, "Man, he says, listen to your stuff." He says, "You got that shotgun mic, and every time you turn your head away, you can't hear what you're saying." And I never really thought about that,
Yeah.
just
It's true.
until you listen to it. It's like, damn well, he's right.
Yeah, lavalier
Yeah,
all the way.
Now I got to put tape on the camera, so I remember turning little damn things on before I start talking.
Yeah. Yeah, this new one I got here, I've got it on the surround, so it'll pick me up no matter which way I talk.
Yeah.
My old one I had, it was just I had to talk right in front of it, and that was it.
Directional mic.
Yeah. I mean,
That's why
they're both the same kind. They're blues, but this is the nano,
Yeah.
and it's a smaller one than what I had the original one. And I just started having problems with it, so I said to hell with it. And this was on sale, so I got it.
Yeah. I've been spending too much money lately. I gotta slow down a little bit.
Yeah, I've been keeping track of my bank account also.
I do got a couple more side jobs. I got one June 7th to finish up. She's out of the country. She's in damn it, Iceland. She's in Iceland right now.
Nice.
So when she gets back in June, I'll finish that job up. And I got another one. Hopefully, starts up Tuesday for some replacement fascia.
I just got a cheap old Logitech that clips to the screen there. Wet.
You talking about
what?
for your gaming channel, right?
No.
For streaming web or for recording video?
I mean,
Yeah.
One of them. That's
when
my
I
main.
when I do my cooking videos, I use my GoPro because that Kodak I spent $200 and almost $300 on that son of a bugger, and I can't get no videos out of it.
I record my video on my iPhone.
Yeah,
I got a Canon M50 for videos. Canon M50. I think it's pretty easy to use. It's not going to be as great as what Russ had pulled out, but I could dump money into this thing, but I don't know if it's worth it.
I could do the same thing to this Kodak, but excuse the expression, the bitch about it is that does point MOV files. The GoPro does point MOV files, but yet I can play those, but I can't play the Kodak. Tell me why.
Why are you doing .mov?
Because that's the way it is.
That's big files. Used to go MP4, but now I do the MV4.
Well, see, that's what they come out. When I go and do the GoPro, I put it in. I use DaVinci.
Okay, you could probably change that to another format.
Because I have all those clips, that I have to compress to make one video.
Mhm.
And then after I do that, I take it to Vizio. And that's when I put the intro and outro on it. And then I do the video, and boom, there it is.
Yeah, just go into your settings on DaVinci. So you
Yeah,
got the little home, and then you got the gear wheel. Go
I
into
can't
your settings.
I can't even download out of the camera to DaVinci.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Do they have a video card, memory card?
Yeah, I changed the memory card. I've got 1 terabyte on each one now. I got 2 terabyte memory cards.
So it doesn't read the card at all? The file on the card?
It reads everything. I sat here and had it standing a couple times while you all were in chat, filming you. And then I tried to download it and play it back. I can play it back fine on the damn
camera,
as long as the camera's plugged in. But once I go and try to download and then play it after I download it, it don't do shit.
You don't download to your computer first?
Yeah.
And you can't, it won't let you drag it over to DaVinci. Bro.
Well, see, if I can't get it to play off the computer, then how can I drag it? Because when I go and click on it, it says not available.
Yeah. So all I have is this, that, and one up here, a webcam.
I shoot multiple angles. Y'all probably know that just from watching the videos. And Derek's getting in a bad habit. He's just wanting to use 2 cameras and a little bit of iPhone footage, because the iPhone I got blends in real good with these Sonys. But
it's a nice little camera.
Those are that first camera I showed you was a Sony A6600. I've got a 6100, and then what was that, ZV E10 or something like that?
Yeah, it looks like I don't know. I just take my card out, put it in a card reader.
Yeah.
Plug it into the computer, downloads to a picture file. And a picture file, I'll take and open up my DaVinci. I'll shrink my window down on my picture file, and I'll just drag them over into DaVinci in the media section, and then I just start editing them out.
I even set DaVinci to MOV file, and it still won't take it.
The first thing I do is I create a folder on my desktop. I
Yeah.
take each SD card from each camera, and I'll have folders inside of that main folder. One
Right.
face cam, B-roll 1, B-roll 2. Any iPhone footage, I'll put iPhone. So I'll have up to 4 folders in that one folder. When I open up Final Cut Pro, I hit a button that says all, you know,
Yeah,
and it loads the whole thing up for me. And once it finishes loading up, then I can go into editing right then. I learned that the hard way because I used to pull off the SD card right into Final Cut Pro, and one day it gave me a problem, and I wasn't able to use nothing off that one SD card. It corrupted it somehow. So
Right,
I make
right.
sure I've got them locked on a folder. Plus, I leave everything on my SD cards until I'm done with the video before I clear anything out. That way, if something goes wrong, I've still got good backups. you
I
know.
need to do that. Then I create a I don't create a file until after I've edited.
Yeah, you
Then
need
I'll
to do that before and keep that on your desktop. And you ain't got to keep, once you're fully edited, I get rid of all that extra footage because I'll never use it again.
That's what I use, Wet.
GoPro.
Yeah,
GoPro 9.
yeah.
And this thing, it let me down one time. That's why I bought that TOS. But then all the rest of the videos that I have in my barbecue channel have been on this.
So that one doesn't work anymore, Chuck?
Huh?
That one doesn't work anymore?
The GoPro?
Right.
Oh, heck yeah. That's what I use.
So then what's wrong with it? What happened with your
I don't
should've-
know. For some reason, it didn't record all of the. What was I doing? I was doing I think I was doing a crockpot rib, and it didn't do it. I don't know if it because it was sitting next to the crockpot too close and got hot, or something like that. But this handle, Lance, as you can
Yeah.
see, it's a handheld, but
Yeah.
it also extends. So this will be, you know, sitting on the table here. This will be about that high, so I can go and put the camera down like that, and when I'm making something in a pot, it'll
Right.
look right down inside that pot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's why I asked you in yours and George's live, which one are you looking at? Because the 9, it was cheaper than the newer ones they had out.
Yeah, well, you can't get anything less than a 9. Everything that I've done research on so far, the 9, 10, and 11 really have just about everything is the same. The 11 has got, now Russ had said something about voice commands. I don't know. I don't think that the 9 has the voice
I
command.
think the 9 does. I did see that. I mean,
Okay.
I've got boxes sitting over here with accessories that I bought everything for that camera. I've got a head thing, I got a chest thing, I've got the stand there. It's got a little key switch. I don't know what the hell that does. You know, so it's still in the box. But if I was you, I'd go ahead with a 9 because, knock on wood, I haven't had any problems but that one time.
Yeah.
And I've got what, seven cooking videos out of her.
The 9 doesn't have the hyper speed on it, does it? Like the 11 does?
Well, see, the 11's more newer also.
I see someone in the dark. Don't make me remove you. What's up,
No,
Mojo?
Joe!
Hey, don't you make me. Don't you make me.
All I saw was a shadow in the
Don't you-
dark. I said,
Don't you
God,
make me come there.
I said,
Hey,
please
Would
have
you
patience.
like to see my crib?
Sure. Brand new one?
Here we go. I don't know if you can blow me up, Lance, but we're going to show you my crib and where I'm sleeping. There's the bed. There's the shoes. There's the closet. That's my
Nice.
stuff. That's
That's
not
comfortable.
mine.
That's called a wardrobe.
There's the jackets and the little clothes. This is my crib, yo.
It looks
What do I
comfy.
do? I mean, look at that. Look, the curtains, but it's a crib.
Are you in Alabama still, or are you back up there?
No, I'm up in Washington State now.
Okay.
And I am like OCD, and I have to be like organized every day, and I have to go like a certain way every day, or I just get derailed easy. So I'm organized now, as much as it is. So it's crazy, but
Yeah.
it's a room, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's
Is that-
going on, everybody?
Is that
Not
because
much,
you took an offer on a house, or?
No, it's because I'm back up in Washington State, and I have to stay here till January because of that's when I retire.
Ooh.
Right.
Be moving in about 2 or 3 weeks down there, and then you know what my first well, it's not my first, but I got to make a big purchase. You guys that are in the South over there that have like lawnmowers,
We got a 0-turn mower. I know exactly where you're coming from.
yeah, you know what I got to get, because when it's hot outside and it's muggy
Yeah.
and that temperature's just smacking you, you
That
got to get
grass-
it done. You got to
That-
get it done.
It grows fast. By the time we're in June or July, she'll
Cut
have
down
to cut
every
every week. Every week.
Yeah.
You know.
Just
Yeah.
Just get
Hey,
one of
Rob-
those little yard tractors with the enclosure with air conditioner on it. You'd be good.
Yeah, right.
I said she because my wife loves cutting grass. That's her favorite thing. to
Yep.
do. She bought and paid for that 0-turn about 9 years ago.
That's
Oh, wow.
time for a new
I
one,
re-
ain't it, Russ?
No, that thing, it's got a Yamaha engine. I rebuilt the deck last year. We ordered a kit that come with all new
Right.
pulleys, blades, belt, everything.
So how much is what's that cost roughly? New deck and all that stuff.
Well, it wasn't a new deck. The deck was fine. I just had to buy
Okay.
part. It was
The
like
part, yeah.
$150 for the
Oh, that's
replace
cheap.
part.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nothing.
And it took 8 years before we had to replace all that. You know, There's
Yeah.
just a lot
Yep.
of slack in them. I don't know.
So,
They-
What'd you buy? What brand?
It's a hang on, let me go ask her. I can't.
Oh, you
remember.
don't have to ask her. Don't get up.
All right, I'll text her.
You know what? First of all, what's amazing is that your wife does it. That's awesome.
She loves it.
You know
it
what?
is.
You know what my wife told me? Tracy told me, she goes, if you buy that, I'll mow the lawn. And I'll ride that thing. So
We've had that mower all these years. Now I've backed it out of the garage to get pits and stuff out of there back when I used to shoot here, but
Mhm.
I've never cut the grass. She wants to do it, so
Yeah, they're a blast to run.
oh
But
yeah,
you,
they're
can get,
fun.
you can get them
A
stuck.
Toro. She got a Toro.
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 yeah, I know what a Turo, because there's like
Yeah.
about three different brands there. And you go, kind of, I don't want to say cheap, because the lower brand
Yeah.
ones are spendy, all the
Yeah,
way up
right.
to the
Yeah,
extra spendy.
I
Now,
got
keep
a
in mind-
Aaron's, and that was $2,000 for that one.
I was going to say, keep in mind, this is 10 years ago going on, and
Mhm.
she paid, I think, either 3,000, 3,500 for that mower,
Yep.
and it ain't never, knock on wood, let us down, but it's got a strong Yamaha engine in it.
Yeah.
She keeps over the oil and all that.
What? Are you serious? That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
My wife is ex-Air Force. I mean, she can do anything.
All Russ has got to do is sit here on lives, drink beer, and have fun while she's out cutting grass.
That's it. That's a fact, Jack.
That's funny.
So, WEP, I agree with you 100%. I went in and started putting test videos out, and I wish I didn't do that because they just look dumb today. But you're absolutely right. Practice, 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 then go live.
Yep.
He's also from the state of Washington, Mojo, but I'm still lost at why you're there and not at the house.
So I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, guys.
I was just going to say, you said it a while ago. He can't retire to January.
Right, but why
Yeah.
isn't he in? The house isn't sold yet, right?
Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know.
My house?
Yes.
Yeah.
My house sold the first day.
Okay.
Oh, so people are moving into it. So you got
Well,
to.
it's in the process of the paperwork and all that stuff. So the deal is, I got 2 offers on on the first day, 2 offers on the second day. 20,000 over the asking is what I ended up picking. They're on the
Oh,
East
nice.
Coast, so they didn't even look at the house and bought it. Only on a video, I guess. And so they're traveling from the East Coast to here, and that house will close in about 2 weeks.
Okay.
So,
And they accepted the offer in Alabama.
and then in Alabama, yeah, it was 10,000 under. I told them to take 10 grand off. They accepted it.
Awesome.
Nice.
So
nice.
that's 30 grand right there, which is nice.
Yeah.
You know,
Get yourself a mower.
yeah, oh yeah, right. Get myself one
just
that's
think-
enclosed.
Get all the griddles and smokers you can with 30 grand.
Oh, I know. I have, dude, I have a place for it, man. You guys, it's pretty
Awesome.
cool. Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I've
Is
got a
that-
killer deck.
Is that
It's
under roof?
Yeah, the whole thing is under roof, and it's better than my
Nice.
other deck I had.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Really?
and then I'll have a setup. It has a beautiful screened room, and I'll set something up in there too.
Cool. Cool.
Got to get the wife's couches or whatever she wants in there, and the TV. I got to put a TV in there.
Right.
So,
What part of Alabama?
so I ended up buying a house in Mississippi,
Oh, really?
and yeah, and it's kind of like an hour from the south. It's right on the border. What is it called? I can't remember the name of it, but it's
Around
it's,
state line, probably. It sounds like.
yeah,
State
it's
line,
pretty close to the
Mississippi.
state line. It's an hour from my sister that lives in Alabama. It's an hour, not quite, about 45 minutes to Mobile,
Okay.
50 minutes to Mobile. So, and then about an hour to what's that down there? The gambling city down there, whatever it is.
That's
Yeah,
where I live.
Biloxi.
Yeah, that's where I live.
You live in the Biloxi right now?
That's where I'm at. Yep.
Are you kidding? And I could have came and said hi to you,
Yep. You sure could.
You still can.
dude.
You still can.
You are my neighbor.
Mojo, just a little
Shut
forewarning.
up.
He's been buying guns lately, Mojo, and he's put cameras up around his house. So you might want to call before you head his way.
No, it ain't
Well,
bad.
you know-
it ain't bad right here.
We can
but
compare
that don't mean
guns.
That don't mean it.
Oh
won't
no, I'm not
stay
saying it's
like
bad. I'm just saying just don't come unexpectedly.
I'll show you my guns.
There you go.
So we went down there and had lunch. My realtor's office is down there
Okay.
in Biloxi. So
All right.
Lucedale, you know where Lucedale is, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cute little
Absolutely.
town. Cute little town.
Yeah. There used to be a saying about Lucedale when I worked at the shipyard, and because meth got real bad in that county, which is what is that? George County, and the nickname for it at the shipyard was George County Slim Fast. You know, all the people cooking and
Nice.
stuff. But no, it's a good little area. You know.
Yeah, it's a cute little town. It seemed pretty clean and really nice people up there.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
just out of town. So when you go through Lucedale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right when you go out of town on that main highway, going through the old town,
Yeah.
old part, on the left-hand side is where this house is.
Oh,
And
okay.
It's on 3 acres.
All right. Well, yeah, you're not far at all then.
No,
Dang.
it's real close. Yeah, but-
Lucedale, I know from Pascagoula, which is the town I was raised in. That's where the shipyard and everything is I used to work at.
Yeah.
Lucedale was 40 miles inland. Hurley, which my dad was from, it's 20 miles inland, about half the distance, but it's not far at all. You know, I could be there
Yeah.
in 45 minutes. I'm in Lucedale.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
close.
those casinos down there are no joke, man. You got
Oh, I
some big ones down there.
Oh, yeah. Plenty
They
of
call
them.
it the Little Las Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
the first casino that ever hit this coast was in 1990 or 91. And back in them days, they had to be river boats, you know.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
then they started making big, extravagant, like casinos on barges. You'd never know you was on a barge, but everything had to be in the water. Then after Katrina sent a lot of them flying over Highway 90 and destroyed them. Now they can actually
Wow.
build them on the land, you know, within the first block off the coast. But yeah, all that
So
changed.
if you guys don't know this, when that was hit by that hurricane, you're talking 24 feet. Is that what it was?
The
That
tidal
water?
surge, probably every bit
Yeah,
of
it was something like
Yeah.
24 feet. So those buildings down there, the whole entire first floor was covered all the way up to the second floor.
Yeah,
So you could imagine that much water. Insane.
a lot of weight, man. It just destroyed them. The Hard Rock Casino, it's up and going, but
Yeah.
they had just finished it, hadn't even opened their doors
Oh
yet.
no.
And now it didn't completely destroy the casino, but the whole back wall just opened up, and the whole Gulf just went through the building. I mean, it pretty
Oh,
much
wow.
devastated. So they had to build it all over again. You know, it's like good
That
gracious.
sucks.
Yeah,
And they had to build it better.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's true too, because they changed a lot of the building codes after that storm. You know.
hmm It destroyed a lot down there, man, and they're still rebuilding.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it don't look nothing like it did prior to 2005. It's changed. I didn't even recognize nothing, and we were gone for 8 months, you know, displaced. And when we got back, we tried driving through there. I'm like, where the heck are we? No signs were left. You didn't know
Mhm.
what the road. I knew I was on Highway 90 because it runs parallel to the beach. But
No
all the other-
landmarks.
All the side roads, I had no idea where I was at. It was just like a war zone, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I do gotta say that, down there by the water is beautiful.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, my sister lives in the Gulf Shores. She has a condo down there, and
Yeah.
that community is also beautiful.
The actually is prettier. The water gets prettier the more east you go.
Yeah.
When you leave Gulf Shores and go into like around Destin, Florida, oh my
Mhm.
God, that water is emerald colored. It's just gorgeous, you know. And the
Yeah.
reason that is they got sand bottoms and we got like mud bottoms here. That's the reason
Yes.
the shrimp and everything's so good here. But our water stays kind of stained from here through Louisiana into Texas. You know?
Yeah.
Nice and brown.
Yeah. But parts of Alabama is still a little stained, but the more east you go, the clearer it gets. By the time you get to part of line, man, it's just like paradise. It's so pretty, you know.
Yeah, and it's beautiful, man. I enjoyed it. They have like homemade beach. Your beaches are kind of man-made, right?
Ours is the largest man-made beach in
Yeah.
the world. That's
Yeah.
a fact. All that
Really?
sand was hauled in. The way, and you can still find places in Mississippi like Goshen. If you go to the water, the grass grows right up to the beach, green grass and trees.
Really?
Yeah, there was no beaches and sand because, like I said, we got mud bottoms, so it just grew up to the edge.
Right.
So this whole Biloxi, Gulfport, Long Beach, Bay St. Louis, all these cities here on the coast, they filled all that in or hauled in all that bleached white sand, you know.
That's
Years
a lot, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's been like that all my life. I don't know when they did it, but you can research it. But it's the largest man-made beach in the world.
Wow.
Biloxi was the seafood capital of the world back in the 40s, I think it was. I don't know who holds that title now, but it's a very big seafood town. You know, this whole area around here, really Pascagoula, all of it. It's just, if you want good fresh shrimp, crabs, anything, this is the place.
Yeah, I love seafood, man. I love seafood. It's my fave.
Yeah, me too. We go out to eat, and that's normally what we're getting. We're going to seafood places.
Yeah.
Everybody else in my house does not eat seafood. I'm the only
really?
one.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Oh yeah. So when I go, I can eat whatever I want.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And this much.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
so I'm excited, Russ. I'm pretty excited, man. The humidity was what? It was 94 last week, right? With about 80% humidity, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
great.
I did well. I got out and I was out in it and I was good. I was okay with it. Now, if I had to work in it, that's different, right?
Yeah.
But my mindset for a whole year is knowing, and I did pretty well, and I had no problem with it.
Yeah, I worked in it all them years in that hot shipyard, you know. Luckily, the worst months is June, July, and August. Once you get
Yeah.
to September, late September, it starts
very
getting
good.
milder. By the time the middle of October gets here, it's nice, man. It's brisk and cool, and it stays like that really all the way through to next April. May starts to warm up a little bit, you know, but it's tolerable. Obviously, it ain't killed me yet, you know. But I'll be honest with you, I'd rather deal with that than that weather up there where Jeff Rice lives up in Wisconsin any day of the week. I do not want to be in that.
Yes,
What
sir.
does he call it? He calls it the tundra in the wintertime because, man, it's
Mojo's the same way. He's got all that snow and ice his way. You
Oh,
probably
yeah.
got more snow than you do ice, though, don't you, Mojo?
Yeah, well, we get our ice storms. We get our, freezing rain is what they call it. We'll
Yeah.
get that. I get up here, I got up here yesterday, and of course, totally overcast. Washington weather, and I'm just like, okay, this is horrible. And
Yeah.
let me tell you something, Russ. You guys in the South, people are nice. They're nice people. They're sweet people. They're down to earth people. They're just
So you
all
put them
around, great people for the majority of it, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I hit that Seattle airplane leaving Denver, and you could just see the rudeness coming off of people, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's just sad. And then I get out here and it's just the people I'm sorry, man. I've lived here a long time. They're just rude, man. They're just all about themselves.
No, I know,
But
man.
hey, I wanted to get back to your guy that was he's from up here. Where's he live? Do you know?
WAP, wet ass pork barbecue.
Wet ass pork.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Where he's at.
So I don't know if you're still on here. What part of Washington State? I don't know if you want to say it or what, but where you at? What city? I don't know if he's still on here or not.
Yeah,
He
we'll give
probably
him a
is.
minute. I think he probably is, though.
I think he told us one time in another live, but that was a while back.
I didn't recognize who he was. I didn't know he
There he
changed
is.
his name from Judge
Spokane.
He's in Spokane. Gotcha. He's in Eastern Washington.
Spokane, Washington.
Spokane. It's pronounced Spokane, but
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Spokane.
That's what I thought.
Is he closer to like Squim?
No, gosh, no. That's the opposite. That is completely the opposite.
Is it Bremerton?
Squim. What's that?
Bremerton?
Yeah, Bremerton and Squim and all that is going to be over towards, going over, on the other side of the peninsula. And do you know somebody in Squim?
My family was Squim. They're past now, but yeah, they're about
Yeah.
2 years ago. The last one passed, but yeah, they moved out there back in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
When my uncle retired from the army.
And if I'm not mistaken, Squim is like in a little kind of a pocket where they don't get as much rain, if I'm not mistaken. They also have the bear that was on, remember that show, is it Grizzly Adams?
Yeah.
With the bear
Yeah.
way back in the day?
What was
And
it, Ben?
Yeah,
Big
and the
Ben?
bear would sit up and wave.
Yeah.
I want to say they have some of the props in that town at a little like farm place there. I can't remember the name of it, but and they have the bears that like will wave, and I think that bear was there if I'm not mistaken. And
Hey, Paul. Welcome.
He's from England. It's morning
So-
for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's saying good morning.
Yeah.
So I always say good morning, when this one channel comes on at like I don't know 3 o'clock in the morning or 4, and it always goes off, and I always jump on there just to say hi, good morning, and they're
Tom
already in the
Harvey.
afternoon.
Whatever happened? Whatever happened to that lady? She used to come around our lives, and I'm going to assume that maybe some of the language, although she was a little spitfire herself, but Sparkle.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Sparkle.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen her in a long time. She
You
did
haven't seen-
artwork.
Yeah, you haven't seen Sparkle?
She's usually on Tom's, isn't she?
I don't know. I've
Um,
met her at Mojo's.
Yeah,
right
so
now, barbecue lights a while ago.
yeah, she actually just went through a spell of getting sick and was in the hospital for a minute,
Oh,
and she had
Lord.
something going on. But she's out there. She's a sweetheart, you guys.
She is.
I actually she sent me a couple of paintings that she did.
Oh, did you, right?
Yeah,
He's near Idaho, he says.
yeah, he's really close to Idaho. So I have relatives over there in Idaho. Our company's over there. We go over there every day.
You do?
Not me. Heck no. But we have people over there. Oh, look what shirt I got on. You guys
I saw
recognize that?
earlier. I
Yeah, he was
noticed
on
that.
earlier. Yeah, he was on earlier with when it was 8:05.
Oh, yeah. UK
No,
lady.
She's West Coast. In Sparkle, California,
Sparkle is in Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
You're right. I see Angie all the time.
Angie and her live close together.
Where's Angie at? Is Angie north?
I
Where's
don't remember,
Angie?
but I see her a lot of like on Sheena's and I think Cottonwood Ranch.
Yeah.
Who's that? Angie's?
Yeah, Angie.
Yeah, I've seen her. I
Good,
saw
right.
she had a live just
Well, she's also like
Friday?
to come and say hi. To come and say hi to all the barbecue channels
Yeah.
in real life.
I want to say she was of Cleveland.
Hey, Lep. thought you went to bed, bro.
Hey, Lurk. I mean Lep.
Look.
Cleveland. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
She
she's one
lives
of
in
Lep's.
Maryland.
Who?
Oh, Sparkle.
Who?
Sparkle.
Angie. I
Oh,
reckon.
Angie.
Angie's
No,
still in Cleveland.
Angie's in Cleveland, but
She lives in Maryland. I took that as a follow up to his first comment. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, really? I was still looking at the Cleveland one. I didn't see the Maryland part.
yeah, it just popped up.
Be right back. Gonna go grab a beer.
Which one are you talking about, Lep? Angie or Sheena?
No, Sheena's Oklahoma.
Oh, I mean, Sparkle.
No, he's
Sparkle's
talking about.
Arizona.
Yeah, he's
Arizona.
talking about Angie.
Yeah, that's
Angie.
why on TV we got Angie's list.
Yeah, Angie is. I met her through Lep, I think it was.
Oh, yeah?
She's the one that came on that live with that painting. I don't think there's any women in here, is there?
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
He's saying Angie comes there in Cleveland for the comedy jam.
Oh.
Oh, really?
So Angie lives in Maryland, but she comes to Cleveland. Okay.
Yeah. All right, you guys. I'm gonna jump off of here. I got to get up at 3 o'clock. So
Yeah, go
Okay.
to work tomorrow.
All right,
yeah,
I was going
back
to
to
ask
work.
you earlier,
Yeah.
so I guess you'll be going, making trips back to Mississippi.
Cool.
Yeah, July 4th. After the 4th, I think I'm off for 2 weeks. I'll go back there for a couple weeks, and by that time, I should be moved in.
Right.
And I need to put in for some other time. I have some other time off too. I get 5 weeks. starting today, so 5 more weeks of vacation.
Yeah, that's cool.
4 more weeks of sick days, I think, is what I have. So I have some time to burn.
We'll see if you cash it all in. You could retire in December.
Right?
Yeah,
All right.
I did mine early.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
Rick.
way.
I'll tell you when the pods are dropped off so you can go help unload them, okay? And
Okay.
I'll do it live, and I'll just sit here watching you do it.
I'd have to recruit my 2 sons. I done got too old for all that crap.
I know. Hey, there. I have some heavy stuff in there too.
Yeah.
Got a safe in there that's pretty heavy.
Yeah, you did that. You did that quick live at one time, and you had that car packed down pretty tight.
Yeah. Oh man, that thing.
Now,
Oh.
was you heading to Mississippi, or were you heading to Washington?
Oh, we were when I did that live. Yeah, I was heading to Alabama, Mississippi. So my house went and sold
Yeah.
on the way there. I got there, looked at that house that next day, put an offer, and then yeah. So I'm pretty excited to be in Mississippi versus Alabama. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Mojo, did you ever send the cast iron pan?
It is on the floor of my car because that's reminding me that I got to shut it off. And I told Lance, I think I told him, I'm like, when I get back, I'll have time to deal with that. Of course, I didn't have time with all the other stuff I was doing.
Lep said 10 other YouTube channels made it to last Saturday night's comedy show.
This past Saturday.
I know a lot of people are there.
Dang, going.
All right, guys. Good night.
All right,
Take it easy.
Mojo.
You guys.
Later, Mojo.
See you, Mo.
Yeah, take care.
I'll be back, guys. Puppy needs to go potty.
All right, yeah. What's this weekend?
Yeah, he ain't far at all from me then. Maybe 40,
Hey, not no more.
40 to 50 miles, maybe at the longest.
About an hour
I thought
drive.
he was going to move. At first, he was looking at a house up there near John, Muscle Shoals.
Yeah. And he just said that, he's really happier to be in this state than Alabama. And I don't blame him because I can go from here to Derek's place, cross the state line, and gas goes up a lot. This snuff is way higher. Groceries, everything's just higher over there, And
Do they come over to your state to shop?
no, they stay there to shop, but they just pay more, I reckon. He might, like, if he's over here, he'll stop and get 2 or 3 rolls of snuff or whatever, But
Mike?
it ain't that much difference, but it's higher, Their laws are a little different and stuff, I like Mississippi too. That's what.
Didn't Mike come to Mississippi for the booze? Wasn't
Mike-
booze cheaper? Mike Bowman?
Yeah, he might have. He could have. I don't really know. But I hadn't heard from him in a while.
He dropped a video like a week or 2 ago.
Oh, did he? I missed it. Dang.
Something with asparagus, I think it was.
I tell you, I just hadn't been looking to see who's posting anything lately. I've been watching all this other stuff. But a lot of gun channels and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I even been watching not the prepping channels, even though they call themselves like the Canadian Prepper. That guy's almost a sensationalist, so he almost gets off on scaring the crap out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With his stuff going on, you got to kind of watch who you listen to, but
Yeah.
some of it makes sense. It just depends. But anyway,
Now I gotta wait for her to bark.
So you let her back in?
Yeah. She
Mine
has-
cries. Mine cries. He won't bark, you'll cry.
Really?
Yeah.
We were just talking about
Sometimes she won't even bark. She'll just sit there, and I'll get up and go look and check, and there she is.
did they have like a YouTuber meet and greet or something? Lep said he made birria tacos and elodie yesterday for all the YouTubers.
Yeah,
It was
Hey,
a
Nick.
comedy show. It was a comedy show
Oh, okay.
that they put on and had a bunch of people over.
Yeah, he got in the
Ah.
doghouse because they all ended up at his house.
Oh Lord.
We were just talking about burrito tacos earlier, Lep.
Yeah, I seen something on Facebook a while back. He posted about a comedy show. Okay,
Yeah,
it's starting to come together.
he had. I have never followed their channel, but they do pretty good cooks. Kenna, he had her tonight on a guest host or a guest rather, and that was a pretty good show. She's a
Yeah.
spitfire. She's a spitfire to begin with, so her personality is going to help carry, the show and make it a little bit easier on Lep.
Yep.
But that was a good show. If he can, I think Lep was a little. Lep's probably going to get pissed off, but I think Lep may have had a little crush there tonight. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Better not let Miss Lep hear that.
Kenna's Kitchen. Yeah, she's got a
Yeah.
good channel.
Yep,
I think
yep.
I'm not sure if she does most of the barbecuing. I don't think her husband is involved in it as much, but I don't
Yeah.
watch it religiously.
Yeah, according to the interview, she does the cooking and the husband does the videoing and the photographing.
I'm gonna look at
Okay, is that how that works?
Kenna's Kitchen.
I cannot remember what live it was on. It was her and her husband. She was on a live show, and oh, I know she's married. She's an attractive woman.
Next
I mean,
one. Next one.
Doesn't mean that I could be her dad.
What's the old saying, Lance? I know she's married, but is she happy?
Yeah, no. I'm not going to start nothing. She's just an attractive woman. I'm not going to start nothing. But Lep just looked like he was a little googly eyed a couple times. But anyhow, on one of the lives that first time I ever saw them, this probably was a year ago. Somebody was interviewing her or something. I can't remember what it was at their house. And someone asked one of the questions to both of them, had you ever heard of Uncle Steve's? And neither one of them had ever heard of Uncle Steve's rubs. And Uncle Steve was in the chat. So I think he actually sent them a gift pack of a number of things, but I'd never followed up with it. I'd never followed up on it. So I wanted to ask her this evening if they like that product or not.
Where is she from? Because I'm looking at a video
Georgia.
here.
Georgia.
Okay, that explains it. Because she's doing a black and red snapper. In this one video I'm looking at.
Her chicken parm are supposed to be out of this world according
to her husband. According to her husband.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She seems to have a lot of content out there.
Yeah, she started YouTube 2.5 years ago.
Cooking with CJ. Okay.
2.5 years ago, she's up to a little over 10,000. So
right. Yeah. And then she's trying to build her Instagram channel right now.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what she said this evening. They were going to do a giveaway because they just hit 10,000 subscribers. I don't know if that was YouTube or Instagram, but
YouTube.
Was it YouTube?
Well, she's got almost 10,500. I just subbed her. I'll check her out. She's cute as a button.
Yeah, she is.
I did the thumbnail, so I got to look at her.
She's making some sausage in this one a month ago. Clueless brunette handles sausage for the first time.
Oh, please. Nothing clueless about that woman.
I'm calling BS.
MBL, if you don't know me by now.
But no, she's definitely trying. I think she's in the Harley Davidsons too, maybe.
Uh-oh. Biker babe.
Yeah, I'm sitting there looking through all her videos.
I won the
Shit, what happened?
I won the West Coast shake on Leps Live, and yesterday I got a package. Uncle Steve added 2 more shakes to the package. He is so generous. All you got to
Yeah.
do, I mean, you can mention Sleeper, 805, probably Salt, Pepper, and Fire, Lep. There's a lot of people you can mention in the comments section. You usually throw something extra in there. My brother-in-law
I'll
is
probably,
has been taking advantage of that. He orders stuff in there and then mentions my name and he gets a little extra.
Yeah,
I'll
so I
probably be-
ordered the new Texas Cajun seasoning and a bottle of his barbecue sauce, and he gave me the big bottle of oh, what was it? Oh, sweet dessert shake.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
Yeah, but I use that a lot on mangoes and pineapple when I grill them up on the Blackstone.
Yeah.
I haven't used a lot of that sweet shake. I did on that barbecue cook-off that George whipped my butt on. That I used it on all the grilled fruits. It's good stuff, but I'm just not a big sweet person. and
Man,
stuff like that.
I put some of that stuff on my coffee every morning, man. Just a little shake on it for the cinnamon and the sugar.
Yeah, I gotta get a hold of him, and I gotta order some more sauce myself because
Oh man, his sauce! I'm telling you, it might be a little thin, but you can heat it up if you want to thicken it up.
right.
But that sauce, man, I've used the sauce as a marinade now. I love that. I had the sauce tonight. I did a rack of ribs on the drum, and absolutely love that sauce of his.
Yeah,
Yep.
I use I get the 22-ounce bottles from him. He's got what I think a 12 and a 22, and I
Yeah.
get the bigger one.
Big
And
one.
every time I do a rack of ribs in the crock pot, that's a whole 22-ounce bottle I put in there.
Wow,
Good Lord. Wow.
that's a lot.
Well, I
Yeah.
coat the bottom of the crock, and then I you know pour it all over the ribs, and then they cook in it.
Oh, I did do a little bit of a video with the West Coast Shake. Let me see if I can find that. I'm not gonna publish it because only a little bit of video.
Right.
But
NBL. You used the West Coast shake on the New York strips, NBL? Because if so, you're the second, if not the third person this evening that said that West Coast is great on beef.
let me see if I can play that real quick. Oh, I gotta turn on my virtual background. Turn that off. This is on a tri-tip, but I
Hold
sliced
on.
it into little steaks. So
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. The video I can't get out of that Kodak. That's my barbecue rib one from the crock pot.
yeah,
I thought I maybe had done another on but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn, I got 9 videos on my barbecue channel.
yeah. So that was a picanha that I bought last week. I was gonna record it, but that was the day of the concert. So everybody got there real quick. So I was just able to cook it and feed everybody. I didn't really have time
Right,
to
right.
video. So I might release it as a short.
I got 45 views on my birthday and mail call went so far.
Cool.
Yeah. I use his comp chicken on pork. I love it on pork. And that Lucky Cow shake, I absolutely love that stuff. God.
That food truck review has 91 views, and 3 days. So not
Right.
bad.
Yeah, Joe hasn't been doing many lives here recently either. I asked him on Instagram, and he said he's been fighting being sick.
He was sick. He's got business. Someone said he was in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's flying back. Christy, I think it was, said that he was flying back to Texas this evening.
I seen where she said Joe was, but she didn't specify. I mean, you know how many Joes we got in the barbecue
Oh,
family.
I thought. I'm sorry. I thought that's who you were talking about because he hadn't been live lately. On
No,
he
hasn't.
Wednesdays.
You talking about smoking, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know he's like really busy with his food truck, but he does do a live like Wednesday morning when he's trimming the briskets, or Tuesday morning, I think.
Well, like I say, he usually does them Wednesday night, and he sits there and talks about everything.
Right.
But
I'm sure he's just
it's,
busy.
it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I said, have you been doing lives and I'm, not getting notified or something? And he says, no, he's just been sick.
Yeah, he was. He said something about that a couple weeks ago. I guess I thought he was over with it with him hearing he was in California, but
Well, I'm sure he's a busy man now.
well, I mean, he's talked about. I saw an ad where he was hiring somebody, and
Yeah.
he had said something. He alluded to something about maybe. I sort of kind of gathered it was like maybe a second location, perhaps.
Ken,
No.
Ken
I
said
think-
something in one of his lives, and he said that he was overqualified.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's what he's doing or not.
I don't know if
heard-
it was his live or somebody else's live that he was on.
I think it was Uncle Dicky.
Yeah.
MBL. Yeah, that's a good idea. Get that sampler pack. Yep, I do that every morning. Just a little bit of shake on top. It's a cinnamon sugar that I like on my coffee. So
Really, I never even thought about that. I bring this out here every morning.
there you go.
Every morning.
So I only use a little bit because after a while I don't like the flavor.
Yeah.
So and then I might do it like every other day, where I have just a regular coffee.
Yeah.
Right.
Mine's all black. I don't use any sugar in the coffee. It's black coffee.
That's
Yeah.
the way I am. It's got to be black.
Yeah.
I've cut back on my sugar, but it's got to be, white. I like a little coffee with my cream.
Yep. That's
My
it.
wife
Yeah.
gets up every morning and makes a pot of coffee, and I'll drink 2 cups. She drinks 2 cups, and that's
It's a
it.
pot. Yep. But I have a tumbler that's basically 2 cups of coffee,
Mhm.
Right.
and then my mom has her little regular cups of coffee. Just she'll have 2 cups, and I have 2 cups. And there
Yeah.
goes the pot that day.
Right. I got a Cuisinart, and you can either make 1 cup or 2. So
It makes these little pods.
no,
No.
you put you put a small filter in it, and you just dump the ground coffee, and it percolates just like a Mr. Coffee, but it's just
Yeah.
1 or 2 cup.
Yeah, Chuck's all fancy over there.
I've still got some coffee in the freezer that they sent me. The little cups
Nice ones?
frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and every now and then, if she's off and sleeps in real late, I'll go in there and pour hot water over that little cup without opening it.
Right,
And
to melt it.
I'll heat the water up for 2 minutes in the microwave, then pour that in it, stir it up, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Didn't
yeah.
Chud Art advertise that one time?
Yep. Yeah. A few other channels have. Yeah.
Well, I was supposed to, but they kind of screwed me up, and they wanted a video out like I forget what it was. Oh, I know what it was. The contract they wanted me to sign was saying that I could not share that video outside of YouTube anywhere else.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
I'm like, well, wait a minute, because I was with Jelly Smack then, them controlling my Facebook, and I knew they were going to grab it and make something out of it.
Right.
And they wouldn't have showed that ad. So anyway, I told them, they said, well, we can take that out of the contract. And by the time they got back to me, it was supposed to have been delivered like the next day. I said, y'all waited too late. I said, thanks for the coffee, though. and so I never did it. It paid $1,000. You know,
Wow.
Jeff did it. A lot of people did it, but they were. I don't know. There's a big push on it. You know, they was paying every creator $1,000 to do it, and
Hello, Marines and Army mom.
they kept him hauling around and waited till the last minute. I'm like, you can forget it. I shoot on certain days, and you know, I won't make your deadline. So, thanks for the coffee.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, those I would like as an iced coffee though. You know,
Mhm.
just pour it in and make
Oh,
coffee.
it's good. It's real tasty, you know. But I think we're getting low now. I think there's one box left that's got probably half full. You know, probably about 6 more
Yeah,
of them cups, and
yeah.
that'll be
Yeah.
the end of it.
That's what I do when we have leftover coffee for whatever reason. I'll just make an iced coffee out of it.
Yeah, I like iced coffee, like McDonald's iced coffee and stuff.
Yeah.
I like
But
that.
only like right now when it's hot outside. It's the only time I'll drink it.
Yeah,
Wintertime I can't.
yeah.
I don't know how much longer my percolator's going to last. That thing's about bottom's just about ready to give out of that thing.
Darn percolator, how old are you?
I was waiting for someone to say something. I opened the door.
My mom used to use a percolator when I was growing up. I remember hearing that stuff hitting that little glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Sit there and gurgle.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
my ATV has those little metal ones that have the water and the coffee in the bottom and then just percolate up into the top
Yeah.
chamber.
Yeah,
Strainer. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the coffee's up here and it's got a tube or something
Yeah.
that runs down.
Yeah.
Best I
And
remember.
I was tempted to buy one just to have one because we used to have one when I was little.
Yeah.
But man, I haven't seen one of those in forever.
They make them. Derek had one on a sailboat. He said that's some of the best coffee he ever made was in a percolator.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have coffee when we were little kids for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing's good. That's something will definitely wake you up in the morning. Is breakfast food cooking,
Yeah.
coffee brewing.
I
Yeah.
smell bacon cooking, man, and coffee. You know, that's what would wake me up literally every morning. Mom would be in there cooking up stuff,
My,
bacon, eggs, toast, grits, all of it, you know.
My mom and my grandma would do fresh flour tortillas, eggs, and maybe some beans and a cup of coffee
Yeah. There you
every
go.
morning.
Heck yeah.
Dude, Hussey did a quick video today, and he was doing breakfast smash burger, breakfast tacos.
Everybody's doing those smash burger tacos.
And what he did was he took pork, rolled it, smashed it, put the tortilla on it, flipped it, and then he added the egg and the cheese.
Yeah, it's one of those things that,
That got me thinking.
well, I've seen people do that last month or two. I figured, I'm not gonna do that. And it's just
Yeah.
I've heard about it. But, you know, I'd be honest with you, I haven't watched one.
Hey, Simon, are you ever going to remake like some of your mom's recipes? Like,
I want to. I want to do
wish
the.
you would. Yeah.
I want to do her tamale recipe, just like the masa and then the filling.
I would like to see how she made that enchilada sauce too.
Yeah, you know what? I could probably make that happen. She'll make whatever I want to eat.
Yeah.
I just have to like request it.
I mean,
But,
I've got my own recipe like I used not long ago, but I don't know if she's the real deal, so I'm sure it's much better, you know.
Yeah,
I'd like to
I'll definitely ask her. It'll probably take me like a week or so just to get everything, you know. We just
Sure.
went to the grocery store on Friday, so we're not gonna go for like another 10 days probably.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I
that'd
like
be-
watching Arnie when he
Yeah.
cooks with his mom.
With his mom, yeah.
Yeah, them women, older women, they know a thing or two, man. You know.
She gives him hell on there when he does them
Yeah,
too.
oh yeah. See, I want to learn. I was trying to do that last year, the year before, because she only does tamales during the holidays.
Yeah.
So I was trying to get down her recipe for the masa, because the rest of the stuff I can do whatever I want with it, you know.
Sure.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I've made tamales one time, and it was just a year and a half ago. I bought all the corn husk and I got a tamale steaming pot right down here, and
Yeah.
they turned out good. I was real happy with them, but I said I ain't gonna do a video with it because it's completely out of my wheelhouse, you know.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to make them to see how it would turn out. But I actually bought the masa from is an online Mexican store, and it
Mhm.
came in a box, but the masa was like in a plastic bag or whatever.
Bag. Yep.
Yeah,
That's how it's sold here on the people that sell tortillas. They will
mhm,
also make you masa for tamales.
yeah. But yeah, they were tasty.
Oh my goodness! And you didn't invite us,
No
Mom?
kidding. That sounds great.
Oh man, I just felt that. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, homemade
Woo.
buttermilk biscuits. That's one of the
Absolutely.
first things I learned how to make. That my mom taught me how to make buttermilk biscuits. She made them big cat head biscuits.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Mm.
You ever have SOS?
Oh
Shit
yeah.
on a shingle?
Oh
Shit
yeah.
on a shingle?
My mom used to make that. I tell you
My
what,
mom
you're talking about breakfast, man. I'd rather I could eat that for any meal. I can,
Oh, me too.
you know, lunch, dinner, breakfast. It don't matter.
Leftover pizza is never bad, Wet.
Yeah.
You had got me, boy. If I had a banana.
I had
Oh, you both
I
got
had,
me because I didn't have anything.
I had two Pop Tarts.
We
Then
had,
later, I ate some of. My wife's been buying this raisin brand that's got them clusters like granola.
Oh
or something in
yeah,
it. Man,
yeah.
that's good.
Got
we
the
had
oat clusters.
we had a homemade barbacoa today.
Nice.
I started eating that raisin brand. I'm like, boy, that's all I
For
needed.
breakfast?
Talk about running
Yeah.
to the bathroom.
Right.
I'm like, it works.
Yeah, I went and got Subway tonight, so that was my dinner.
No,
I remember when my kids were little, I would make them biscuits and tomato gravy. Tomato gravy is a big time Southern thing down here.
Right.
And but every now and then I'd go to Hardee's and I'd get their biscuits and white gravy with the sausage in it, which I can make that too. I just go buy it.
Right.
Back in them days, hell, it wasn't much. Easier to
I
buy than
love
make it.
chip beef and cream chip beef. I love, but
Oh, I haven't had
I
that
haven't
in a
heard of
long
tomato
time.
gravy. I haven't heard that.
Oh yeah, man, tomato gravy is good. It's like a brown gravy, but you just add tomatoes into it. You can use canned tomatoes, but it's got a certain flavor that just on biscuits, man, eat it with a fork, split your biscuit and pour that gravy over it. Heck yeah. If there's any
I used
Southerners
to
in here, they'll know what I'm talking about.
I used to go to visit my aunt, and she's lived down in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. They had a place called Biscuitville.
Yeah.
I used to love going to Biscuitville. Any kind of biscuit you want, any way you want. That's all they did.
Wow.
All the way from the time they opened to the time they closed.
That was another talking about when I first started my channel, some of them videos I did tomato gravy way back, man.
Tomato gravy?
Yep, tomato gravy.
Interesting. What is that?
It's like a brown gravy, but you add tomatoes in it, and it just changes the flavor of it. It's not like a brown gravy at all, and
Right, right.
it's good.
Wow, interesting. I never heard of it.
It's a Southern thing. You can go to YouTube and tomato gravy recipe. There's a bunch of videos on it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I never heard of it.
Looks like that. There's Larry Wolf. He did some. There's Paula Dean, Southern woman. She's making it, but it looks like that. It looks like what it is. It's tomato gravy.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Almost looks like chili on biscuits.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like brown gravy with some people just put tomato sauce. I put tomatoes in mine. That's a good picture of it. It's got a little. Wait a minute. Where'd it go?
Right there. Oh yeah, look at that.
I could eat that for
Oh,
sure.
it's good, man. I
Yeah.
guarantee you love it. I made some for my cousin one time. Her and her husband come down here from Houston. I made a big bowl of it, and we did a bunch of biscuits. And Tony, he's never had it, and he's like, "Man, I could drink this. It's so freaking good." He loved it.
Yeah, I can definitely eat that. I love
So you
tomatoes.
don't drain the tomatoes; you just take them out of the can and dump them right in.
You can drain the water out of the can, but it don't matter. You got to make gravy anyway. It's gonna thicken
Right.
as you cook it. But I also add a little bit of onion in there, salt and pepper, and I fry up bacon and put like bacon, break up bacon bits in it. You know, that's how I
Good.
do it.
I'm
You,
thinking stewed tomatoes would be good in
it
that.
would be. It would be. I usually go with the canned tomatoes. You know,
Right.
skinless stewed tomatoes. That's all you need.
Yeah. Because they have like
Now I
a
want
flavor.
some. Damn it! It's been a while since
Yeah,
I've
I
had
mean,
that.
you got me hungry.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely try that.
Heck
That look
yeah.
good.
I tell you what, back in the old days, man, money was tight and people they grew tomatoes and stuff like that. And then my grandmother, she had this big old it was made out of wood, but it was flour, and it'd be enough flour to last a year. But she made biscuits every day. When my mom and all of them was coming up,
Right.
she would give them a couple biscuits, but they made that tomato gravy and stuff like that. That's kind of stuff they ate on because it didn't cost much money to do it, but yet it tastes good.
Mhm.
So anyway,
Yeah, your neighbors probably gave you halftime. Neighbors giving you tomatoes.
oh yeah, but down here instead of calling it tomato gravy, they'll call it mater gravy, like Mater.
Mater.
Yeah, yeah, we all grew
Yeah.
up eating that.
That gives me something to Google and watch tonight. So I won't be going to bed till late.
I remember one time my mom, we had been fishing all day for brim, bluegill, and we cleaned all them fish and she was frying them. But she had fried fish and we had that cane syrup that comes in a can and
Yeah.
poured some of that on a plate and had tomato gravy and biscuits. And that paired so well, that something about that fish and that little bit of syrup for a little bit of sweetness and then the tomato and everything just completely cut through all that. It is good. It should make stuff like that all the time.
You drinking Yingling there, Simon?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm drinking.
Oh.
It's the first time I ever had it. It's not bad.
I bought it because it was cheaper than Budweiser. So
Yeah.
Well, I buy my natural light because it's cheaper than most of the
Never-
beers.
yeah,
I'll probably go back to Miller Lite. That I don't know. This costs a little more than Miller Lite, and it's a full beer. It's not light. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I tend to not drink as much when I'm drinking that. That's one good thing.
yeah.
I was going to say that could be a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought this 12-pack last week, and I think I drank 4 last Tuesday night on my live, and this is the first one I touched since then.
Really?
I don't drink a whole lot, not
Yeah.
very often.
That's definitely a good thing. I weighed myself today. I was scared to even see it, but with clothes on, I weighed 232. I said, okay, well,
I
heck,
wish.
that ain't too bad. It's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was gonna roll up to 250 or something like that. But if I quit drinking beer or just slow way down, I can lose all kind of weight. That's what keeps it on me.
I'm down to 210.
Are you? I'm short though, man. That's way too heavy for me. I should lose about, if I worked out hard and got any kind of muscle back like I used to have, I could weigh 195 and look right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
not working out, I need to weigh about 165 to 170.
How tall are you, Chuck?
Me?
Me?
I'm 6 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 5'7".
I just was at the doctor Tuesday. Monday. It was 207.
See.
Yeah, I gotta go
believe
Wednesday.
I'm
I'm not happy
Lighter
about
weight
it.
than Chuck.
You're 207, Lance?
Yeah,
How tall are you?
5'9".
Yeah, you ain't
Well,
much taller
I'm
than me.
coming down, Lance. I every time I go to doctors, I lose a couple pounds.
Unless she did that weight thing wrong. That's what she said. 207. She want to know. I said sure. She said 207.
No,
So,
she does the slide lead
yeah,
or
this is the slide thing.
Most of
Yeah.
mine's in my gut. I'm gonna tell you, it's my legs and all aren't that big. It's just mainly in my belly.
Well, see, my legs retain the fluid, so I've got my left leg's bigger than my right because I think it's because I got that injury on my knee that time. So
Could be.
my right leg's a little smaller, but my left leg it really holds the fluid.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get off here, guys. It's going on midnight, and
Sure.
Well, you're gonna go make some mater gravy, aren't you?
no, I am.
That's
gonna
in the
make some too.
morning.
I am gonna make some though. That got me wanting, man. I love that stuff.
Yeah, that's got me interested in making some myself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely got me curious about
It's
it.
easy to make. You know how to make brown gravy with like bacon grease and flour, and you brown it, and then you could either use milk or just water just to make your brown gravy, and throw your tomatoes, salt and pepper, season it, a little bit of onion in there, like
Really,
chopped real
Quentin?
finely. And the bacon's optional. You ain't got to do the bacon.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
have it on the side.
Yeah, Quinn's going through something right now, so
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know
Uh-huh.
so Quinn's going through something right now, so he's gotta like.
Oh, okay.
that. I didn't
I love
know
my beer,
he
but unfortunately, I have to cut all the alcohol right now. I need to.
Yeah, my blood work I got done last week. Well, it was this week. No, last week.
Buds,
And
so just keep drinking.
When I had that kidney surgery, man, I lost my gut altogether. And Derek and Candace like, oh my God, you've lost a lot of weight, and it was from not drinking beer,
Right.
because I was just drinking water for weeks on end, and finally, little by little, I kind of got back into beer, and then before you know it, I'm drinking beer every day again. But
Yeah, I was like that with sodas. I quit drinking sodas years back. Probably at least 3 years back, I'd say. I don't even know. It's been a long time. But I almost instantly lost my gut
Really?
at that time. Yeah.
yeah, that's dangerous to have a big gut like I got, because it makes you more of a prime candidate for heart trouble. Really.
well, I've got heart trouble, so it don't matter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not saying it's the only thing that can cause it, but it don't help.
my on my dad's side, believe me, they had some bellies.
Yeah, my dad had a big old belly, but it was hard as a rock. You could touch his belly; it wasn't jello. I mean, it was hard. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
My dad was the same way.
yeah.
my dad and I got in a couple fights, and I was just slapping away on his gut, and it's like hitting the dang wall.
Yeah,
Man, Chuck, you fight everybody.
yeah. He was a strong man.
Hey, dyslexic.
Dyslexic. I cannot pronounce it.
Dyslexic dad.
I struggle with
DDC.
dyslexia every time. I like that better. DDC.
Anyway, guys, I'm out of here.
You
All
have a
right,
good night,
Russ, take
Russ.
it easy, bud.
All right, man. Y'all too. Later.
Sir.
All right, thank you now.
All righty.
And now those three.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably won't be on much longer myself, Lance.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut out for long. I gotta get up early. I got see if I can find a proper water pump for that outboard motor and
Right.
all my trash off. I gotta go return the wrong part to a UPS.
Oh, Dave. Okay.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting them. Well, what night we had it? We was it last night? We had like 3 Daves in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you get a chance, Lance, just give me a call, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow evening. It could be, but
You know,
um,
because like
I
I
actually
say, I
did
want to,
stop.
I want to do the skull
oh, you
cap.
didn't let your dog back in.
Huh?
Did you ever let your dog back in?
Yeah, that's why I hopped off again real quick.
Yeah, I actually did look for it one day, and I got sidetracked again.
Yeah,
Didn't do it.
but I want to do like a half a dozen skull caps and about a dozen towels. Because
Oh,
you know,
nice.
I want to give a couple towels away. You know, everybody gives stuff away, and I'm waiting on my new stickers to come in with my new emblem. my new logo.
Where'd you get your stickers done?
On the site where I get my shirts done.
Okay.
This is my new logo on a shirt I just got,
Right.
and so now I'm waiting for the new stickers.
Is that gaming or barbecue?
This is the gaming. The barbecue, for some reason, I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or what. Come here. But see, this is the old sticker.
Right.
Okay. On my barbecue. Let me grab one of them. Come here, you son of a gun. There's my barbecue.
Right.
Thing about it is, you take it off, and this much of it, it's transparent.
Oh, it's a white paper. It's a clear.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
clear. So you get the Niners barbecue logo.
But the pig and the cow are like
Yeah,
not really there.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
So I've been looking. I might have to find somebody to make some because
Devil dog. And,
Devil dog. Yeah.
yeah,
Devil
yeah.
Dog wife got into it.
I remember that. But
Okay.
I've got a bunch of new new gaming logos coming. They should be here this week.
All right. Let me know when you get your barbecue ones done, and send me one.
Yeah, I will. Because
you.
like I say, I want to do like, a 4-pack to where you'll get the old Niners and then the new Niners and then the barbecue.
Right.
Well, you'll get both barbecues.
Right.
I mean, the barbecue one you could probably almost put on like, the back glass of your vehicle.
Well, I could probably do it on my refrigerator because that's where I put all my stickers are. It's white.
Right.
It's white, so it'll look right.
All my stickers are over here on the desk that I had once before had, a thing with shelves and a
Mhm.
little cabinet. So I got that sitting up on the edge here, and that's where I'm sticking all my stickers right here.
Right.
And it's a dark brown.
Yeah.
But I don't like that sticker because I got one of them stuck on that, and it just doesn't look right.
Yeah. My little mini fridge is white, so it'll look right.
Well, see, it'll probably look just like it, before you peel it off,
Right.
because that's got a white background.
Right. So I don't think I've sent you one of my stickers yet. Correct.
No, I haven't got
All right.
sticker.
So text
So
me your
Lance, I
text me-
also wanted
text
to
me your
get,
address.
yeah. I also want to get one of his towels.
Oh, my house.
Simon's.
Yeah, because I haven't
have
got
a
one of
Simon?
your towels, huh?
You don't have a Simon towel yet?
No, I've got Quentin, Randy. That's
Oh, okay.
that's the only 2 towels I got. See them hanging there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the only
Oh.
2 towels.
Well, that's the man right there.
Yeah.
So
Go. Wait till tomorrow or something. If Kyle comes back into live, he says wants to give 2 or 3 towels away, and I think he said Randy and Simon.
Okay.
okay.
So I'm sure he'll be on Randy's live tomorrow. So
Yeah, that's right. Randy goes live tomorrow.
or today, I guess. What time is it?
He
Well-
said I could give him away tonight, but I didn't want to give him away without him being here. I'm just
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
you said something about giving it away tonight, but I don't think
Yeah.
he ever made it in.
No, he's not here. So just wait till
Yeah.
you see him again and make sure everything's
Yeah.
up and up.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But yeah, well, I mean, there's a couple towels out there I want to get because that top rod where the
Fire cups.
fire cups is hanging from,
Mhm.
I can start hanging them from that
Right.
and just and then because I've only got the 2.
Yeah, I need to see the thumbnail for tomorrow, man. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
is
he's
that
gonna.
is that the name of it? What was the name of it?
No, that's. I guess if he wins the race, that's what he's going to name it, though. I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it is called
I came close.
Teabagging and Ball Gagging Monday.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I already have the thumbnail, but I'm not gonna show it to y'all.
You had fun with that one, didn't you?
Well, I did not know what I was gonna do with it until Christy sent me the picture yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So I just made it yesterday.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
tune in tomorrow.
That's
He
what I
must
want
be-
to do.
He must
mean,
be
you
pretty
know-
down and out for him not to be on the live tonight.
Huh?
He must be. I said he must really be down and out for him not to be in a live tonight.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
he was
he was
up
on last
late.
night, right? He was
Huh?
on last night. He was on last
Yeah.
night on Uncle Dickie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he came over. Then he went to Belt Loop and Devil Dog, and then he came over, sent everybody over to ours because Devil
Yeah.
Dog didn't close theirs.
Yeah.
And I got on. I was already in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was in the chat all the way through to the end of yours, Lance, and
oh, were you? I said Simon. I said he wouldn't. He just had his avatar up, and I said he must be in his jammies. So what happened with your poll? This logo or the other logo?
Oh, yeah, it's still going. I haven't ended it.
I was just curious to what it was coming up with. I like the color one myself, but I mean I like them both. But I just something with color in it is always looks
So
good.
the original is 63%, and the new one is 38%.
Okay. The new one looks good. I like that. That's that black and white. I think black and white looks good anytime.
Yeah, that's why I want to change it up a little bit. I mean, I may still do it.
I don't know if I voted or not. I can't remember.
It's on my community page, so it'll be on until I cancel it. But
Right.
it's just a way of keeping people engaged, in my channel.
Oh yeah. But like I say, you all give stuff away, and I don't really have anything.
Yep. Well, what
I
you
mean-
can do is like buy certain things from Lance and then have Lance ship them out once he's
Yeah.
That way you don't have to ship them out.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Keep the new one as a alternate for
As
merch.
an
Yeah.
alternative for merch.
Yeah.
He could. He actually has that already.
Yeah, I have to.
He's got it's the same logo but color themes. He's got a limited edition.
Yeah.
okay.
And then I have the regular the lettering gold on the limited edition, and then the regular one is the blue lettering on my logo. Yeah, both up there, Lance?
I got the blue. No, I've only got the blue up here.
That wall's filling up fast, buddy.
Oh, it's got a lot more room yet.
Oh, really?
I got a couple more people that talk Jeremy, but I don't want to bother Jeremy right now with what he's got going on. So I don't want to bug him, but he says he wants some hats. But
Which Jeremy? Franco?
Franco, yeah. I don't want to bother him with what he's got going on. And then the other one is oh geez, why did his name just slip? Elite Jason.
Yeah.
He wants 2 hats, but man, he wants some $high hats, which is fine. But I'm trying to work an order together where he's not in no hurry, and I'm trying to get it to where I can put some more. He wants those 2-tone Richardsons. I mean, the top of the line.
Oh,
stuff.
okay. So that's the gold.
Yeah, that's the limited edition one. It's just gold lettering.
I like that one.
Yeah.
But only like I said, I'm only gonna give those out very
Right.
to very very few people. So it's like
Right.
there's 4 shirts and an apron out there. That's it.
Yeah. And his But I don't want to order his hats would be like 50-some bucks a piece, and that's just
Expensive. Hey.
they say bad
Wow.
news travels but worse or faster than good news. So
Well,
if they don't put the hats out at 50 bucks a crack.
I mean, one thing with Franco is he's got good money, so
Yeah, but he's doing that. Well, you know what he's. I mean, I don't.
yes, sir.
He didn't. Well, no, he didn't post it publicly, so I'm
No,
not.
don't say yeah. But his logo isn't all that.
No, his logo's another one that looked good. But
Image
that
from-
because I ate a sandwich from heaven tonight, 3/4 inches thick, boneless pork shoulder, country
Yeah,
fried.
dude.
And a cake pan sized bun.
Woo!
Fall asleep in every live tonight. I guess you did. It's
Huh.
a big old belly full.
Man, I couldn't do that. Because I am, I don't think I could do that, dude.
My
Yeah,
son could.
Big old belly full there.
My son, I've got a couple. I watched this guy that does these challenges, and I thought,
Dude, I'm short. I'm like 5'4", right?
right?
But I'm like 300 pounds.
Well, you know, I was up to 270 at one time, but then,
Yeah, but you're 6 foot.
yeah, but I was overweight because my legs hurt like a SB. You know,
Quint.
all right, guys. So I'm going to get off here and try to catch up on videos. I see Al put one out. I've got to catch up on his and a couple others.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's good.
you two take care. Chat, nice talking to everybody. You all have a great evening, night.
Yeah, I got 3 more minutes and 20 seconds, and I'll hit 2 hours.
2 hours.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna hang in for 3 more hours or 3 more minutes myself.
Yep.
That was good.
I'll hang with you, brother.
All right, man.
All right, buddy.
Chuck,
Chuck.
I've actually made myself a note. Call Chuck in regards to logos, so
Yeah.
I've got no excuses.
Well, like I say, you have the idea. All you got to do is come up with something.
Yeah, well, I've got that cow logo from that Russ is going to let us
Yeah,
have.
and that's just all I want with Niners barbecue. You know, and I told you how I wanted the Niners barbecue. I wanted that, and you know,
Under.
who
Under it.
100 what?
The Niners barbecue goes under the cow.
Yeah, one straight line.
I thought it was Niners backyard barbecue.
Well, that's what I was thinking of, but you know, it's Niners barbecue. I do
you-
backyard cooking. You
Do
know.
backyard cooking. It's good.
Is it BBQ or barbecue?
BBQ. Just like the sticker was saying, buddy.
Yeah. All right.
BBQ.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, man. I'll talk to you
All right.
before I do anything with it. I was just
Yeah, yeah.
while we're talking about it, I want to make myself some notes.
You got my number, Simon. I think you got my number. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah, of
te-
course I do.
we text.
Yep.
So, you guys need anything? Just give me a holler, and
Yes, sir.
I'll see y'all later. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Good
All
night.
right, Chuck.
Got 30 seconds, Lance.
30 more seconds.
Get on that button right there. Don't let it go over.
What's that?
Yeah, don't let it go over. Hit the button at 2 hours.
All right, NBL, DDC.
Yeah,
We'll
DDC.
see y'all later. Whoever's left in here, is Mama in here still?
Yep, Quint's still watching.
Yep, Quint. We'll talk to everybody else. Is WEP.
Yep.
I'm already over my 2 hours. I knew I wasn't going to be able to say goodbyes in seconds, but
Yeah, y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Good night. And thanks everybody for coming in. We appreciate you. Love you all. Thank you now.
Yep. Adios.
Adios.
Yep.